Two men journey to the bars and restaurants of Scandinavia to find amazing beers, always with the same question.
Hey, what's on tap?
It's time to find out.
All right, it's day 22.
So not the penultimate episode.
No, it's the... Crap, we looked this up last year. What, the day before?
Anti-penultimate?
Anti-penultimate, that's correct.
I pulled that from my memory.
It's the anti-penultimate day of
The Christmas
of the Christmas calendar. And it's one of my beers because odds are it would probably be one of my beers.
There's only one mine left.
Right. And now this means we have one each. Now, next 2 days, 50-50 chance of who gets the last beer. So that's very exciting. Yes. So let's see what we got.
Oh, now I get it. So this is Bryggeriet Djaevlebryg.
Devil's Brew.
Devil's Brew. This is Old Mephisto barley wine.
Yeah.
I've had this like 100 million years ago.
Exactly.
Interesting that the alcohol content is crossed over with Black Barker, so we can't know. It's batch 1 of Old Mephisto.
And look at the expiration date.
Expiration date. I can't find it.
Oh, it's on there. Just keep looking.
Imported by Elixir Wine. Best before Judgment Day. Nice.
So it's always good. It can never go bad, which we all know is accurate. So this is a Satan's Good beer. Best beer, I guess, would be the literal translation.
Yeah.
And this is a barley wine. So we'll see what Satan's best barley wine tastes like.
The fun thing is
That is dark. Wow, that's like a stout level cup. And surprisingly enough, a little bit of carbonation on there. Not much, but just a little bit.
I have a story about Djaevlebryg. They made a beer together with the Danish Atheist Society called Godless, where a portion of the sales went to the atheist organization.
Nice. That is very cardboard on this. It is very dusty.
I'll be honest, this smells less dusty than both Linda the Axe Grinder.
No, Linda Dust Grinder was amazing. You're wrong.
It smelled more cardboardy
Well,
and minty. This one smells... It does smell old, but in a different way.
well, you know what?
Not the wintergreen.
No, not the wintergreen. But what I feel like is we have the old money tickers.
Yeah.
That would be really excited about this calendar. We have opened 3 beers way past their best before date. And in some cases, just literally forgotten that they even existed. Because while you may have remembered Stronzo, like we remember, no one remembers Devil's Brewery.
No. After yesterday's episode, after we hit stop, me and Stefan talked about old breweries. I mentioned, Experiment don't exist anymore. Herslev Brewery in Denmark used to be big. And I didn't mention Djaevlebryg, but I should have. Whenever I could find one of their beers, they had Necron, Old Necron, and Son of Necron. There was like a stout, an imperial stout, and a double imperial stout. They had so many. They had Marerit. That was Nightmare. That was like a double IPA. Ooh.
So like I mentioned on the Stronzo, if you want Necron, I can hook up for you. But when I looked it up, Mephisto, which I do remember when I saw the label, I was like, oh, I remember Old Mephisto. I kind of forgot this was a thing that was there. But back in the day when this was out, this was sought after. This was considered like creme de la creme, kind of like high water, marked expectations of quality. So
exactly. This was on par with AleSmith Old Numbskull barley wine. Barley wines were more difficult to get back then because not a lot of brewers made them.
yeah, that's gross years. Well, first impression is it's sweet, a little tired. Like there's still flavor there, but it is really faded and very meek in its profile.
Yeah.
However, not a hint of mintiness here.
No,
There's still a little bit of that.
the cardboard is there. The
A
wet.
little bit of carb. I wouldn't say it's dominant,
No.
but it does have that kind of imperial red ale kind of flavor profile, like where Linda the axe grinder was more dominant.
Yeah.
This is a lot more recessed.
Agreed.
It's like a weaker version of the Linda the Axe Grinder, which I, as you remember, quite loved.
Yes. Sorry, now I double checked. Necron, Son of Necron, and Pride of Necron. The Pride of Necron was the strongest one. Old Mephisto. Oh, Original was an homage to Darwin.
Ah.
They were real. Schopenhauer's Will. They have some banger names.
I wonder what happened to the breweries. Like, I would love to be like a "Where Are They Now" segment, because I'd really be curious to see what they begin. Like, did all of these breweries just fold into a lager at the same time? Because it kind of like all disappeared around the same time, I want to say.
Yeah, but when looking at the vintages here, I don't see a single vintage later than 2012. But do we know when this was brewed? It says batch 1, but there's no year, no date. Do you know where it's brewed?
Where?
Guess.
Copenhagen?
No, this is a contract brewery. You only get one guess. No, think Christmas calendar. Stronzo. Yes, it's brewed at Stronzo.
Oh, so they cease to exist the same time Stronzo cease to exist? Coincidence?
What a big mystery.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that is hysterical. Yeah. This is actually much, much better than I was expecting.
This is surprisingly drinkable for what is probably a 13, 14-year-old barleywine.
Yeah. Might be one of the oldest beers we've had on the show, quite frankly. It's pretty good. There's enough character and there's enough notes to like make it distinctive to where you can kind of feel like what the original expression was,
right?
Which to me really shows the quality of the beer. Again, this is way played out. It is, you should not be drinking this beer for any reason whatsoever.
No.
But I'm certainly glad Joe tried this. And I love the fact that I can surprise you with these weird, random old Danish beers that you've never thought about. You haven't thought about for 10 years easily.
True. But we have had older beers. We've had beers from early 2000s. I got some beers from Thomas and Lema, local Malmö.
That's true. That's true.
Profiles.
I'm going to give this a 3.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. There's just, I mean, it's very thin. There's no carbonation, blah, blah, blah. But there's just enough of a solid flavor profile that keeps you kind of wanting to keep drinking it. It's not just sweet water.
No.
Man.
What a
Well, I don't remember what my last beer is, but whatever it is, it's probably not going to be as much fun as on my last 2 beers.
No.
You don't know that. Don't say that. Could be amazing.
Better.
It's going to be better. I doubt that, but we'll see what it is. Yeah, this is a lot of fun.
I don't know what else to say.
I don't have anything else to say. I wish I could remember.
You can find us at the Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, WhatsApp. We probably not on WhatsApp.
No, we're not on WhatsApp.
TikTok, Snapchat.
You can find Marge Grinder profile. Good damn. So the place I bought these from was called Bottle and Box.
Oh.
And they don't do shipping. What they do is delivery to home. So Benny dropped these off himself.
Oh my God. How far? Only southern Sweden and Denmark?
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe he ships to other places, but yeah, I picked these up outside my front door. I was very surprised.
Nice. What if you order them to Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia? I mean,
I honestly, I don't think they would ship there.
He'll go there.
He would.
He would go to any length to deliver Strong's beer.
I think the delivery fee would be quite expensive because it would, of course, require the cost of a first class ticket out of Mongolia. But otherwise, he'll be there. But yeah, so cheers to old mind tickers.
Yeah.
So until next time,
Keep drinking, you dum-dums.